I'm gonna try. Okay.
Yes, you can do this.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Hello, beautiful family. We're back again for a new episode of the Untanglement. Your favorite show and your favorite duo is back. First of all, bonjour, hola, ciao, hello, hola, sabona, molo, konnichiwa. Hi, namaste everyone. I hope everybody is doing good and ready for a new week to rock it. So, I'm your host, Miss Franco, and I'm not alone. I'm with your other host.
And I am Fernannd'O. Hey. I'm
Hey,
surfing.
you know, I love it.
Hey, Miss Franco, you came in for like you're representing the entire world. Okay?
No, today. I'm ready for everyone.
You're
you
not
know?
playing.
I'm not playing today. We need to go everywhere. They need to know that, somewhere in South Africa, there is 2 girls representing,
Everybody.
the voices.
Everybody.
Yes.
Everybody. This is us, guys. Welcome back to the Untanglement. This is the show where I, Fernannd'O, and my beautiful friend, Miss Franco, dissect. Oh, sorry. I was cold, ne? And now it's hot.
And now it's hot. No, you're right. This morning it was cold.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm like,
Weirdly enough.
I'm trying something new. For those who are seeing us, I'm standing. For those who are hearing us, I sound the same, But I decided like I want to try standing. It feels comfortable and I feel more free. I don't feel as restricted, as when I'm sitting.
I understand.
Yeah, so I want to give this a try. Right. I hope it doesn't look...
Okay.
It doesn't matter, guys. This is The Untanglement, the show where me, Fernannd'O, and my beautiful friend, Miss Franco, dissect all concepts relating to human relations, whether it is romantic, platonic, family, work, parenting, whatever it has to do with people-to-people relations. We are here to discuss concepts with you and to see them from a Afro-Lusophonic lens, Afro-Francophonic lens, and Afro-Anglophonic lens. But it does not limit to us. It's expanding to the world, around to the world. How do you
abroad,
say?
Like
to the world abroad. Yeah.
So we're going everywhere.
We
don't
know
have
what I
any
mean,
limitation.
right? Because I bet you can say it in French. Because in Portuguese we say o mundo afora. So I was trying to translate. Yeah, like the world.
So cute, I like it.
Yeah, like, e se expande ao mundo afora. Então, se tu falas português ou falas francês, somos nós. We will try to incorporate our languages. We're still studying that. I am on the brink of figuring out, guys. This Lusophonic, Francophonic, it's not an illusion. It's real, okay? Once it's figured out, you guys are going to be like, oh, they were right. They speak Portuguese and French.
Yes.
But for now... Yeah.
Yes. for now, we still navigating into it,
100%.
Yes.
100%. How was your week, my friend?
It was good, especially the weekend. I mean, the week was a lot.
Yeah.
But the weekend was good.
Ooh.
Got to play a little 30 seconds with family members. That was really fun. And the kids as well.
Nice.
Yes, I love.
You guys, like... we really need to do something because we only did something once and then we moved this side and I've been having like, you know why you are my people, right? You're my person, but why you and your person are my people, ne? Like these guys have a board game in their boot. Like wherever they go, ne? The board game is there, whether you're going to play 30 seconds Monopoly. And I love it. I love it. And you know what? Every time I know Miss Franco and her family went to be with other people, I'm like, I wish I was there. They probably played 30 seconds and I wasn't there.
And you're so right.
I know.
And you're so right.
You are the board game guys. You are the people.
We got
Yes.
you, guys. You can
Yes.
never be bored with us,
Never.
Be sure that we always gonna hook you up with games,
And amazing
The
food.
and amazing
And
food.
food, yeah.
Thank you.
Miss
Thank
Franco
you.
will
You must
bring you
work
a
down.
dish. Listen, okay? Whether it's a cake or a thing. Listen. It's fine.
You're already
Yeah,
projecting
like,
next time.
already
It's
I'm
coming.
protecting my heart because I miss you guys
I
so
can already
much.
soon we need to plan it,
We
We
do.
have, thankfully, we have a lot of days ahead again.
Yeah,
So we're gonna do something definitely. Sometime very soon,
100%. Yeah. Okay.
And you, how was your weekend?
My weekend was alright. It was a little bit chaotic, but lazy. If that makes sense. Like
I see.
Saturday, I didn't do much because I was very tired. This week's edit. Listen, guys, now the behind the scenes for this show is crazy. It doesn't seem like it because you guys just see these two girls on screen and then,
Everything
basic
looks
editing.
proper.
Yeah, it's not like like that. Wow, there we
You
coming. By the
know?
way, don't play with me. We are coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Yeah, be sure to tell them.
the chaos, the chaos.
It doesn't end, guys. Let me
It
tell
does
you. I'm going to
not.
tell you,
You.
The funny thing is, like, we always say, okay, this is the time. We're going to start at that time and everything. But it never works out like this,
Nope.
especially today.
Yup.
Today, I found you were already ready. But what happened? The unexpected happened, which is a coffee. You know that thing that you shouldn't do? Put any liquid on the desk, right? But somehow we always love to try our luck. And today, my beautiful co-host there, Fernannd'O, wanted to try, and she put her coffee. And let me tell you,
The whole
Fernannd'O
thing.
always have those big mugs, full of coffee, and she put it next to her shame. But today, that coffee, it did you dirty.
My coffee
The whole
did
coffee
me dirty,
spread
bruh. It's still
on the
oozing.
whole
Like
desk.
I'm here, like.
And what did she do? She took the poo blanket of the doggy and she, cleaned it with it.
No, because it was
I
the
love it.
quickest thing I could think of, right? Because it's right there, right? My doggies, like, since they were puppies, they used to like nap on the bed, and then since then they like sometimes I'd even put them on the bed. I'm like, guys, come on, just get on the bed, guys, come on, be civilized a little bit.
Make it comfortable for you.
They do this. Like when
Like they will,
someone is like
you. I know, and they love to do that.
and then they would just sleep next to the bed. So they don't go on the bed, they go next to the bed. I'm like, okay, cool, let me lay the blankie, then you guys can lay on the blankie. And I put them, and then they step on it again. They do that thing.
What's this?
Like
it's
that thing
bothering
of
me.
like
Just remove it.
and then they go next to it. So I have it here. So I washed it, and then it's just there for decoration. Like, people will come, oh, your dog is hanging out with you.
It had to be used.
You know what? So it came into use today, thankfully. But
Yes, never too late.
But did I learn my lesson? No, because I'm doing it again.
And she's telling me, oh no, you know what? I'm going to make another
I need
mug
more
of-
coffee,
another
bruh.
coffee. I'm like, what?
That was my
You
morning
see?
coffee.
That
That was my morning
yes.
coffee.
I love it.
So yeah.
And you the worst thing that she says is what did you say again? Oh yes, and I only had to sip. Instead of pouring that is spread along like on the whole desk. She's like, I only had to sip. Shame.
Only had those sips
Oh,
where you go,
I love it.
too hot. Yeah.
Like quickly.
It's good.
Yes,
And then
taking
I
your
came
time.
here.
It's getting there.
Let me show you how I came in. This is my water. No?
Uh-huh.
And then this is my coffee. It was emptier then. And then this is my bread. You see, there is where the coffee is under my plate.
Oh wow.
So this is how. So I did this.
So busy.
You know. So that was.
And when you're busy like this, it never ends well.
No,
let me tell you.
No. So that's when I had my 2 sips like that, because I wanted to make sure that, like, it tastes so right.
I get. Oh wow,
You know?
shame. No, but you know what? It's you got the blessings from the ancestor. So you know that thing, before drinking something, you're supposed to pour a little for the ancestor so that they can also join.
They took all of it.
Exactly, because you never give it to them. That's why, now you need you learn that you need to share. You need to give a little sip. That's it. Because
But they've
now,
been gone,
when you
bruh.
don't, you know.
Like,
When you know, because when you don't do it, the muti start coming. The muti is real, guys. The muti, it's there. It's just waiting for an opportunity to strike. So you need to be ready. Ready for them,
yeah, just in case, because you
Yes.
said something. So as we go, I'm going to...
No, people need to be mindful. The muti is real, guys. It's somewhere,
But do
somewhere.
you like genuinely, do you believe in muti?
No, guys, I don't believe in muti. We're Africans. We need to be, realistic. At some point, you hear stories. Sometimes you see things left and right, Although I never saw it for myself, sort of saying. But when you hear stories, you have to believe.
So
And there are certain things, I don't know, you can't explain them.
You being
What
from
about you?
Gabon, what is the weirdest one you've heard?
Ooh, there is so many stories. Okay, let me see. Okay. So we have that thing, like there are some people, who are transforming at night.
Ooh.
And go places, allegedly.
Okay.
Let me put it there.
Yeah.
Alleged people are transforming into things in the morning. You find them naked. Naked on the street. Sometimes you find them naked by the, how do you call it?
Like
the water
stuck on
that
a
you find
tree or
next to the
something
house,
like
those
that.
sewers. Yeah, by the tree, by the sewers, you
By
find
the
people
sewers.
naked. But yes, you find them there, even yourself, you're like, but what happened? But it's not crazy people. That's the thing. It's not
So
you
it's
say
like
it's
you were
beggars
taken
or
at night and then they transformed you.
That's allegedly, that's what's been said, that those people were traveling at night and they didn't came back home on time and they got stuck. And then this is what happened. They got stranded. And then the daylight find them outside and then they were caught up. That's what's being said. That's what being said.
Ooh.
Yes. So you see that you hear funny stories like this. And
Yeah.
You can't help but to wonder,
Is it true? Is it
and
not?
Yes, it's not. Yes. What about you?
There's one really, it's very silly, it stays with me every time. The first time I heard about this, I was like, I was probably like 8 years old. Okay. It stuck with me. So we have this tree in Mozambique. It's called imbondeiro. I always forget to research it in English. Imbonde. It's like that thing is like fat. Like, those kiddie stories where the people live. What the heck? There's a smack going on outside.
It's all right. It's all right. We all good.
But just in case, I get it, we are speaking funny things, so let me just, But anyways.
Light up your thing. Hey guys, we need to be careful right there. We need to be careful nowadays.
And I'm not
People don't play.
like I'm not particularly a believer of the crafts,
Yes.
But just in
yes.
case.
By the way, by muti we mean craft. I mean witchcraft.
Yes. Not necessarily like the medicines, but that's a whole other conversation. But anyways,
other conversations.
Apparently, there's that tree in Bondeiro, right? So when a boy is born, ne?
Okay.
They plant one, apparently, this tree, ne? And then, the sap of a tree, like when it's still like green, it has like that white sap. Yeah. They take that and then they inject it into the boy, ne? For as long as that tree grows, that boy's dick is gonna grow, they say.
I'm sorry. Oh my God. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, wow.
That's what they
When you
say.
feel like you heard everything, there's always something coming. Wow.
They say some men had such big ones that, they couldn't. They've been killing women because it was too big. They have to roll it up like a horse because it's too big. That thing. How true
Because
this
those
is.
seems to be, my God, this is a weird story.
I don't know. That's what they say.
God, that's just terrible.
That's what they say. So
That's just terrible.
just in case, you know what I'm saying. Apparently, yeah, that's
Yes.
what they say. So if you find a big dick man, you never know. And you're like,
You
why
never
does
know.
it keep growing?
You
It's
must
not
tell the
stopping.
people what is the name of that tree, in case people
Mbondi.
are interested.
Mbondi.
Imbondi.
Yeah.
Oh,
MBO.
Mbondi.
Yeah. Mbondi.
Mm.
Mbondeiru or Mbondi. Yeah. It's a big tree. It's a
Okay,
massive tree.
okay.
I'm like, that tree outlives everybody. You know? How?
God, I wasn't ready for this.
Yeah,
Wow.
so that's the law from my side of the world.
Well, okay. You see, that's what I like. We have so many things, different things out there. That's why I love it.
Yeah.
That we are from different country, different culture. So people, if you have stories that you want to share, no matter what it is, we
That'll
are
be
here for
funny.
you. Your girls are here too.
It's
Bring
like
it to the
also,
world.
do you know about Tokoloshi?
Yes.
Do you know?
Isn't it that thing? I mean, not the thing, but that monster that under the bed or something?
So that's the thing.
No.
Nobody can
Okay.
agree on what a Tokoloshi looks like. I've heard that a Tokoloshi is a tiny little man that also has a big
All
dick
right.
that he has to carry it over his
Oh
shoulder.
my God. What's happening?
And then I
with
hear the
those
people saying a
big-
Tokoloshi is big, and then others say a Tokoloshi is under the bed.
Like, seriously? Oh, wow. Guys, we need to stop.
Yeah, so
Guys, you
anyways,
need to stop.
I
Okay.
apologize.
No, that was... No. Why are you apologizing? We are
I
teaching
don't
people
know.
things. They're learning that they are trees, bonded trees, right?
Mbondi. Yeah, it's a
Well,
big tree,
yeah,
guys. When you see it, I'm
Mbondi.
gonna try. Let me see. Yeah,
You
but
see,
as we go, I'll
we need
research
to
what
look
it
up
is
for...
in English. Oh, let me actually put my phone on
All
flight
right.
mode.
All right.
But
No,
yeah.
it's fine. We are here for you for that. And what I love is like every day you wake up. This is a say that we always say in Gabon. Like every time you wake up, there is always a new story. So now there is I saw something, some clips
Oh.
of it's on I think the channel is on DSTV. It's called TLC, I believe.
Oh my God.
The-
It
the-
has to
the-
be
that channel.
TLC, of course.
TLC, if people don't know TLC, if you want to hear the weirdest stories,
Yeah.
please, guys, you must tune in on TLC. I don't know what number it is on DSTV channel, but yeah, TLC is your thing if you want to hear the craziest story. But
Yeah.
today, the thing that I heard, the clip that I saw, it was, I think the show is called Unexpected.
Oh, okay.
Or The Unexpected. Yeah, Unexpected, I think
Okay.
that's the name of the show. So basically, Unexpected is like how do you call it? It's a show that follows teenagers.
Oh,
They become
okay.
pregnant,
Oh.
and document their relationship and family challenges, that they face.
Yeah.
And also the, how do you call it? Like contraception, pregnancy, risks, let's call it that way. But that clip, it was a young girl. I think she was between 15 or 16 years old, and she was explaining that she became sexually active at like 14, and she didn't understand what it means to be intimate, to be intimate,
To have sex. She didn't know, like, she
to
knew
have
what she was
sex.
doing, but she didn't understand, like, what she was getting
She
herself
didn't
into.
understand.
Yeah.
She didn't, and by doing that, she lost her virginity. She was saying that, and the mom was like just here, standing next to her. The mom was shocked. Even me hearing it, I was shocked. She was like, and you can see she's a child speaking.
That's
And
crazy.
it wasn't even the worst thing.
Okay.
The thing is, a few months after she became pregnant, imagine that, 15. Pregnant. As she's speaking, the belly was big like this, and she was like, I didn't even know. I went there, and I didn't even know what it means. It's only afterwards when I saw also this, I didn't know that. pupils change. When the man gets there, the pupil there, it changes. This also I didn't know, you know. So now she was saying that's what she found out, and then I don't know if I should say, but I'm just gonna say afterwards she became pregnant. That's what happened, and he brought a lot of things to my mind, like
Do you
like
know if she was intimate with someone
we
her
need to
age, or
teach.
was it someone much older?
Oh no, for this I didn't. I'm not quite sure actually.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure. But I just went back and start thinking. You know what? Like, what time should we teach the kids about sex?
Oh, I
And I was
started
thinking about myself.
very early.
Like
Yeah.
I never had it.
Oh, I
I
started
never had.
I think 6. I started very, very early.
Oh, you start talking to kid about it like really young at
Yes,
6. Why
yes.
6? Was it like you decided it, or what happened?
Yes, I've been very intentional about certain things with raising my son. So I first try to make him understand himself, right? So
Okay.
certain things, or maybe even like it probably like 6 was when we like had like sex talk, right? But before 6, I started to teach him things like nobody but you touches your private parts, right? I don't, your dad doesn't. So how we started to do that was when we would bath him, and then when it was time to wash his private part, then we would make him do it, and then like face away. That's how. So I never washed his thingy, and his dad also never. So that's how we started like that, to make him understand
Yeah,
that this
gradually.
this is
It's
for
your
me.
own.
Yes.
For you.
Yes,
Me too.
especially now as a
Okay.
kid. And then so that's kind of like how I started with it. And then when I say 6, it was the whole, oh mommy, how do you get pregnant, like how do you get a baby in your tummy, right? So I'll just say like in I can't remember the phrasing, but it was more like in there's something that a man and a woman do, right? Like that involves like private parts that like in about kissing, because by now your kids have seen kissing in movies and all of that stuff. But then when you start to see something that goes beyond that, a certain touch and stuff like that, those are activities that sometimes lead to sex is something that adults do, that causes a baby. I didn't necessarily like explain what like sex
Went
is
into
in detail,
details.
but I just told him that sex exists, and sex is something that leads to pregnancy, and sex is something that adults do. And then as he grows, so I just started to expound slowly and slowly as he grew. And then
As you.
yes, and then before he hit puberty, I taught him about puberty, and I taught him what he will expect from himself. So wet dreams, you'll start to have different thoughts about girls, you start to have certain sensations in your body that you want to do certain things. But when you start to feel that, if you're not comfortable talking to me, you can talk to your dad. So like so some things I just got on top of, like in before you get into puberty, this is what puberty comes with, right? You have your armpits, that's part of you growing. You'll start to grow pubic hair. And tell me if you feel any change in your body, some things will change in your body. He's a boy, your testicles will drop at some point, you'll have wet dreams. What is a wet dream? By now he already had done sperm and stuff like that. Sperm, so that's kind of like
Gradually, that's how you were
yes.
updating
So
your
it's not like
conversation,
in
if I
a
can put it that way.
meeting type of thing. And then I also explained to
It's
him
when
very
something
clearly.
happens.
Yes. And I also explained to him very clearly, the first time you ejaculate, know that from that point on, you can get a girl pregnant. Like that is what gets girls pregnant. So be careful, And I also
Yes.
had very intentional conversations about porn. But that's
Oh,
actually one
okay,
conversation I'm very curious to have,
okay.
because
I like it.
yeah, like dude, on purpose with it.
You put it open.
Yes. Because I also don't want him to feel ashamed and to feel like he's doing something wrong. So I explained to him the dangers of porn. Like, look, you have friends now, you guys have cell phones, kids are exchanging porn and all of that stuff. And I'm not too strict or upset about it, right? Because when I was 14 and I was 15 and I was on Mix It, guess what? Exactly, right? Same thing. I don't act like I wasn't there. I know what he's going through. I was there. I grew up with technology.
We were young once in a while, even if you can't see it now. But we were.
So
we were
apply
young.
your experiences into your child. That's how I go about it, But I'm curious about the cell phone privacy thing, because that's when I say it's a whole other conversation, Miss Franco, I don't think you are there yet, because your girl doesn't have...
I'm not there yet. I was about to come and tell you.
So there's the WhatsApp groups that the kids are in. It's a big problem. But just to not derail the full conversation, but I'm very on top of it, and I'm like step by step. So for example, if the girl, I would say in hey, there's this thing called puberty, and puberty comes with this, right? Your armpits will, it will start with your armpits, you get some pimples. Also, you have in periods, what is a period? Once you have a period, girl, you can fall pregnant, What are the things that you need to avoid? You are going to, for example, encounter porn, or the porn thing, for example, was and you'll watch porn and it will make you feel certain feelings. Right? That is horny. That's what horny is. When people say I'm feeling horny, it's that feeling you get from watching pornography. And it's bad because now, I know it sounds very crazy, but that is the honest truth, how I approached it.
Yes. No, for me, I'm not going to say opposite, but like you said, I'm not there yet. But for me, how do you say it? Okay, I'm going to start by this. So for her, now especially, she's asking a lot of questions. But when I tell you a lot, she's 8, and it's normal, What I don't want to do, it's the same. I'm not gonna say mistakes, but it's hard to have a kid, So our parents, they did the best that they could, That's how we learn as we go. So back then, I didn't have that conversation
with your mom,
my mom. I never had it. So I'm learning as I'm going,
Do you want to do a role play? You pretend to be your daughter.
Role play, what do you...
So you come to me. I'm your mom. Okay. Enjoy your baby.
And then
ask me the questions.
The questions.
Yes. And ask them exactly how she asks. And then I will answer it exactly how I would answer it. And then you will tell me if you are comfortable with that approach or not.
Okay. Okay, we'll get into it.
Yes.
So what happened?
Exactly the way she asks.
Yes.
All right.
But I'm going to tell you first what happened first.
Okay.
So what happened was with Fluffy. Fluffy is the dog, by the way.
Yes, the firstborn.
So, yes, the first... the second born.
Fine, second born. My bad. Sorry. He's the second born. Sorry. I forgot.
Yes. So what happened is Fluffy, he went on it pretty hard on the cushions, blanket, everything that he can get his hand on, or something else on. So one day he did that so hard that his private part came out. But when I say came out, it literally came out to the point where I was shocked. Like me, as an adult, I was shocked because it looked like I never saw it in my life. It looked like the sausage.
Shit.
The sausage.
You've never seen it?
That I never did. I mean, I saw for other dogs, but it wasn't like this.
No, it's different. When it's your dog, it's a whole other shock. It's like, whoa.
My God. I was shocked. But this was me. I was shocked. Now look at your daughter. She comes to me. Mommy, panicked. Mommy, something is happening to Fluffy. I think he's sick. I'm like, what's happening? Come and see. When I come and look, it was the sausage that was out.
Oh my God.
Inside that, I was like, not yet. It's going to happen now.
Luna wasn't around yet.
No, she wasn't there yet.
Okay.
She wasn't here yet with us. So, and then she goes like, what's happening? Look at this. That red thing, red or pink, came out. I think he's sick. Now I'm like, I'm looking. Nobody's there to help me. This is it, girl. You need to go. But I was speaking to myself inside.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's not sick, my love.
Yeah.
He's not sick. What is happening, I'm going to explain. But me, I chose another approach.
Yeah.
What I said was, it happens to people, especially to male, when they feel itching. Like, when you itch yourself, when it's like really itchy, you want to itch.
Yeah.
You need to itch so that you can feel better. So I said, Fluffy needs to itch himself. So we need to let him itch himself. As soon as he did that, he's going to feel better. And then that red thing will go away. And then she was like, oh, okay. Now I understand. So he needs to itch. I'm like, yeah. Let him itch himself. As soon as he did it properly, then it's going to go. And it's something that he needs to do every now and then. But she asked me that she was 7 when she asked me that. I was like, no, let me choose another one. Another way. Yes. And then she understood. Since then, she's been coming to me. He's been itching again. I'm like, yes, my love. Just like I told you. He needs to itch. Then he's going to feel better afterwards.
Okay, you have a whole problem coming, my friend. Because now you have Luna.
And now I have Luna.
Yeah, one day.
I didn't know it back then.
Oh, you didn't?
Yes. It wasn't. I didn't know that Luna was going to come. Now Luna is there. Luna, guys, she's the third born.
Yeah, that's the third born. So we have big sis, Fluffy, middle brother, and then little sis.
And then Luna, the other dog. So you see now.
Why I'm saying now, okay. I don't think, how would I have answered that? Like, what is that? Actually just said, that's his wee. That's it. Like that's his wee wee.
That is his wee wee.
That's it.
Okay.
Because I've learned something. Sometimes we go 4 steps ahead. The child asked you, what is that? There's a red thing there. What's going on? Right? Answer that question. That's Fluffy's wee wee. She knows what a wee wee is.
No, she knows. She knows what a wee wee is.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I would have said. Like, that's Fluffy's wee wee. Doggies wee wees look like that. Like, ugh. Then why is his wee wee out? I'm like, I mean, I guess the itchy one works. I wouldn't have thought of the itchy one. I think you actually did a better job. I also don't
know how I thought about the itchy one.
Yeah, you did a better job than me. I don't know what. I would have probably said, like, I have no idea. Maybe it's just, I don't know, but that's his wee, girl. Like,
hey, girl.
Yeah, like, girl, like, listen, that's his little wee wee. And yeah, that's what
and
it
he's
is.
There. And he gave me a little, bite on the. I think he knows I'm talking about him.
Yeah, he knows. He's like, you're telling my business. Let me see him. Bring him up.
Telling my business out there. How could you?
Bring him up. Let's see him. Will he come?
Fluffy, my boy, come say hi. Come say hi.
Fluff. Let's see Fluff.
There is Fluffy, the cutest. Right? I'm sorry, I'm putting your business out there, but I'm just.
We are putting your business out there, like.
We have to educate people. We have to,
we have to let people know.
And he's like just to say, yes, you're right.
You're such a cutie pie. Hi, Fluff.
Yes. And there is the other one looking at me. I'm here also. This is Luna. Luna, come, my love.
They all want attention.
I know. Now she ran away. I know they all want attention. No, now she's shy now. So it's gonna be for next time. So you see, guys, we need to come up with times, and we need to have real conversation. Remember last week people need to stop lying and be honest. Not that we're lying, but you just saying the truth to the best of your ability, the way you can.
I mean, that's the best option you have, because why I was saying now you have Luna and you're gonna have an issues because now Fluffy's gonna try to jump Luna. And then what are you going to tell her?
That's why before it happened, before she has the chance to see, we're gonna separate them.
But I would say explain to Labi, because I did that to Davi as well, right? And then he because he came to me, he's like, in mommy, Milo jumped Zoe, and I think this time she's pregnant. Like, there's no, like, now she's pregnant, and that's when she got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I would say to Lala's like, hey, listen, there will come a time where Fluffy will try to make babies with Luna, and that's why we are separating them. Okay, so you need to be ready to not have Fluffy around and to help us keep away, because Fluffy's gonna want to try, and you're gonna see his wee wee a lot. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
the wee wee name. That's a good one.
Listen, that wee wee, bruh, that wee, like, listen, that thing, you guys,
Yes.
when a dog is in
but
you
no, but talking about the
never.
baby part, she asked that. She said, I don't know what we were talking about. Kids these days, they pay attention.
Oh,
you need to be careful what you're saying.
Hundreds.
Those kids, they're really smart, too smart sometimes. But what happened? I don't know what we were talking about. And then she heard about the part of baby. Like Luna is going to have baby with Fluffy one. And then she's like, but no, they can't have baby with each other. You know why? Because they're brother and sisters.
Yeah, you must tell her now.
They can't have baby with each other.
No such
then
thing.
Then the dad and I look at each other. There is no such thing.
These are brothers. Like,
listen. They're brothers and sisters. And then I went back and then I said something like, no, my love, they're not related like this. They're not brothers like this. They're not brothers. They're not related.
You must tell her the truth, bruh. You must say dogs don't care. Because Fluffy is gonna have kids, and then he's gonna look at his daughter. He's gonna be like, "Huh, you're a cutie."
Imagine that. When you think about it, dogs.
Dogs are dogs. Somebody once said to me, they're like, you know what? No matter how cute they are, no matter how you domesticate them and how you train them, this thing is an animal. Do you understand? When it needs to animal, it will animal.
The nature will always come back.
And let me tell you, nothing convinced me more than seeing my dog in heat. Bona. A dog in heat. That's an animal. That thing is listen, you don't know until you've seen a dog in heat.
Until you've seen a dog, you don't know.
Not even a dog in heat, because the female is the one that goes in heat. But when that dog is like,
no, that's true.
She's ready. I want in. You. I'm telling you guys. It sounds like I'm exaggerating, but if you know what I'm talking about. That thing becomes an animal. Do you know what an animal is?
No, it does. That's why you should be you shouldn't be happy if somebody calls you a dog. Are you just like a dog? No. Refuse it. Take it away. Right away.
Calling you an animal.
This is not something you should accept. Even as a
dog. They're calling you an animal. Show my dog.
Imagine. Guys.
Crap. Yeah.
So basically, we're saying you need to have those conversations
with your children.
Like you can't shy away with your child, guys. Not about the say, but you need to have.
If you have dogs, I think that's a good way to start. Okay. Start there.
No, that's a good way, especially with that name, the wee wee or the itchiness. It works.
Yeah, the wee wee, the itchiness works. And then that's how. Oh, and another thing I had to say, you take the boy takes his wee and puts it in the girl's wee, and that's how, because also there was a time where he understood sperm before he understood the inner, he understood the ovaries and the sperm. And then he's like, but how do you get the sperm into the ovaries? That was like
kids and questions.
Yes. So that's when the boy puts his wee inside the girl's wee. He's like, ew, I'm never having sex in my life. It's so disgusting. I'm like,
Oh, I love it. Anyway, stay like this, Don't
lies. I
use
said, look,
yes,
boy, it
you
is what
stay
it is. For now, it's cute that you say that, but one day is one day. We'll talk again.
one day is one day.
Yeah.
No, seriously, guys, you need conversation. I mean, when the time is right, don't shy away from the conversation, If you can't, obviously you can't be like say it the way it is in details, but you must find a
Speak
way
age
to
appropriate.
explain.
Yeah. Every
Exactly.
concept,
That's it.
explain to your child age appropriate. Like, think of it, for example, like Sunday school, right? Sunday school is taught at an age appropriate, in an age appropriate manner. And as they grow, things starts to get more complex. You start to incorporate more nuance into the things, So it's stuff like that where, like, this type of conversation as well with your child, just be age appropriate. But I think the biggest thing, a child needs to first understand their body. I think that's where sometimes we they don't understand. I even saw a thing.
That's when we fail. I mean, I'm not gonna say we failing, but it's
We
like
forget.
we don't speak about it too much.
Yes, we forget.
Yes.
I saw even a thing of
and
like
it's important.
it was like a kindergarten today. Actually, I saw the short of this lady saying, these are my private parts, my private parts, my private parts. Teaching
you
the
have
kids my
those.
private parts. Yes,
Yes.
no one should touch them. No one should squeeze them.
Sorry, touch. Yes,
I saw that today, and I
saw
was like, yes, you start there, but then you also lead by example. So, like I said, for when it's time to wash their private parts, then I don't touch it. This I show them. This is how you do it. I don't touch it. Do it. Did you do it? Is it clean? Did you wash your bums? You washed your bums. Okay. Did you wash your wee? You washed your wee. All right. Cool. And then we rinse the rest of the body. He's clean. And then when you put lotion, okay, here, put this one is for your wee. And then he put, like you don't touch him or her. Yes, on those private parts, but you assist them. But you don't yourself
while doing it.
Yes,
explaining and everything. No, really, I really love it. I love it, guys. We need to start to have those conversations. You don't want your child or to go elsewhere to have those answers. That's not something you want to do, because you look at that show unexpected, like it's.
Yeah,
I was just so shocked.
No, because she doesn't know. She doesn't know. Like
because she doesn't know.
Yeah. For example, now with your daughter, tell her that, for example, her breasts are gonna grow, right? Tell her what to expect. It's gonna hurt when you start to feel the pain.
This I did. This I did. Those kids, they ask too many questions. Now she goes and she looks at me and she just goes, then she pokes. So me also, I'm gonna have those.
Yes.
I'm like, yes, girl. Yes, my baby, you're gonna have it.
It's exactly
you're gonna have it. Exactly. So we had those conversations about boobs. We need to have all of those. Your body's gonna change. This is gonna happen, and yeah. All right.
So it's
interesting. We're in this, guys. We're in
this together. Apologize.
We apologize for that, guys. So should we go to another song, a little song?
Yes. And then when we come back, sorry, my thing was on top of my shoe. I didn't notice. When we come back,
and how is it? Are you still good?
I'm actually good. This actually works. This 100% works. I think I just need to adjust a little bit, but this works. I don't know if it's distracting to you.
No, it's not. It's not. I mean, it's an adjustment because I'm looking. No, but it's cool. It's still good. We're good. I like it.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. No, it's very comfortable. I feel free, and also I'm scared to drop my coffee again. So.
Yes, so this is the truth then. You want to avoid that coffee too.
Yes. So I'm moving further and further away from my desk, but I think this might be my new setup. Plus, look, you can see my things now.
Yes, it's so beautiful. I love it.
My thing broke. That vase broke though. This one.
Oh, wow. I know. It's good then. We can't see it. It's
Ah,
going
good.
cut right
It
there.
just looks like
Yes, it's
yes,
good.
exactly. But yeah,
Yes.
no, let's do a song. Let's do a song, and then when we come back, guys, we are going to touch on the topic of the week on whether or not married or long-term couples should share or separate their finances, and we're gonna hear what you guys have to say. But right now, Miss
Yes.
Franco, what does Mary Lisi have for us? I wanna dance. I wanna dance.
Okay. No, today we have bounce back. Bounce back. So we're going a little bit of, Jamaica, a little
Ooh,
bit dancehall
little
right
dance
there. Yes.
hall.
Yeah, little dancehall.
My bad. Sorry.
You
It's
know?
new coffee. That's why. It's because the first coffee went to the floor. So this new coffee just whoop.
You know? Sweep you out your fetus.
Indeed.
Right there.
Indeed.
Yes. Did you accept mine on your side there?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay, guys. So while we having that little break, you can
Yes.
go and have a glass of water to refresh yourself and think about the topic. Because when we come back, we're gonna dissect it for you.
100%.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Step in the club, lights flicker, I'm high. All eyes on me, baby, give it what you got. Mirror ball spinning, beat dropping low. I don't chase love, I make it flow. Swagger in my step, got the rhythm on lock. Every move I make the whole floor rock. They whisper, they stare, they don't know my name. I'm untouchable, honey, don't play that game. Snap your fingers, stomp your feet. Catch this vibe, feel the heat. I don't fold, I don't bend. Watch me rise, I don't pretend. Bounce, bounce, bounce back, baby. Flip it, twist it, make it crazy. All eyes on me, can't fade me. Queen moves, yeah, can't break me. Bounce, bounce, bounce back, baby. Flip it, twist it, make it crazy. All eyes on me, can't fade me. Queen moves, yeah, can't break me. Beat hit hard like a drum line. Check my shine, baby, it's prime time. I got the sauce, got the heat, got the flow. Step in my lane, yeah, you already know. Bass hit slow, make the speakers shake. I'm the reason your knees start to quake. Laugh in the face of the haters around. I don't fall, I don't flinch, I hold my crown. Snap your fingers, stomp your feet. Catch this vibe, feel the heat. I don't fold, I don't bend. Watch me rise, I don't pretend. Bounce, bounce, bounce back, baby. Flip it, twist it, make it crazy. All eyes on me, can't fade me. Queen moves, yeah, can't break me. Bounce, bounce, bounce back, baby. Flip it, twist it, make it crazy. All eyes on me, can't fade me. Queen moves, yeah, can't break me. Check it, flip it, twist it, ha. Bounce back, yeah, make it clap. Bounce, 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 shake it, break it on the map. Bounce, bounce, bounce back, baby. Bounce, bounce, bounce back, baby. Bounce, bounce, bounce back, baby. Flip it, twist it, make it crazy. All eyes on me, can't fade me. Queen moves, yeah, can't break me.
Yeah. It's Mary Lisi in the building. Yes. She never disappoints. Never, never, guys. I hope you liked it because here on this side we did and we were killing it. What did you think, Fernando?
Sorry. I turned down.
It's okay. Are you okay?
No,
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
I'm okay. It's not your fault. It's my own chaos here, man. Listen,
Yes, you were
it's
saying
not the
what
chaos of
happened?
my side. You can hear me now?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay, perfect. Yes, no, I was here. Bounce, 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 baby. It was fire. I loved it. I absolutely
Yes.
loved it. I was just adjusting my things here, man.
Wow.
There we go.
It's okay. Yes.
Yes. This is the type of unprofessionalism that I can handle.
You know?
Yeah, not
Yeah,
last
we need to
week's
keep
one.
it real, guys. It's not easy, to set all of this up. We're trying our best,
Yeah.
to make it as smooth as possible. But at the same time, we need to keep it real so that you
And also,
guys,
it's
you
not your
can see
fault.
what we're going through.
It's just our fault. It's my fault, actually. Not even ours. It's mine. I apologize.
Now, I blame it
But
on the
I'm
second
good.
coffee.
I'm good. That was Bounce Bounce by Merrily C. Soon, you guys will be able to stream all these songs on Spotify. Oh, but for now, guys, guess what? Our TikTok page is up, so you can go on ahead and follow us on TikTok. The next best thing that's gonna come through is our Instagram page. I'm almost done with it, and then I'm going to organize our Spotify situation, and then you guys can listen or watch.
Joy.
And then we are all set, baba. All set, baba. All set, baba. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, let us get back to the topic of the week on Miss Franco. What is it?
When you take me by surprise like this, I'm always caught up off guard. Now I don't even know my own topic. Can you believe that?
She don't know her topic, guys. Shame on her. Shame.
Too much is going on. Please help us out. What is the
But
topic?
I like this one. This one is the chaos that I'm used to from like back in the radio days. I'm used to the Not last week's one, guys. You don't know, man. We recorded one episode over 2 days, guys.
Guys.
2 days.
It was going down. It's terrible. Terrible.
But
guys.
that's what we get for going away for so long. But I think we're getting back in the rhythm of things. I think so.
No, we are. Slowly but surely, we know we're getting there.
I think
it's going down.
I think we're gonna. Anyways, the topic of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is should married or long-term couples separate or join their finances?
Yes. What do you think? I want to hear your take on it.
This one is, and I've been thinking about it, right? But it's very,
I can go if you're still thinking. I can still
go because go.
Okay, me also, I've been thinking about it, and when we send it to you guys, we think it's easy. It's not. But in the meantime, as we don't even have an answer ready for you guys. But I'm gonna try and answer to the best of my ability.
Let's go.
Okay, I think whether you married or long-term couple should combine their finances. Really depends on the couples, where you're standing. Your values, the level of trust and communication you guys have with each other. For some, sharing finances build a sense of unity or teamwork. It can also make planning goals, managing the bills and building the future together feel more more real, more transparent, and like a collaboration between one another. For others, keeping some financial independence help maintain like a sense of personal security and autonomy as well, which can actually reduce conflict with one another, I think. But in my views, the healthiest approach will be to share, share your finances with your partner. If you feel like, guys, we are solid, we're going places together, we build a future together. For me, it's like, share. You can have a share account with each other, but in the meantime, if you also want, you can also have your own personal account to do your own little things, on the side. But for big things, like let's say for household expenses or trips or anything important for the family and everything, together you put the money there, food and everything else. And then if you want like your little shopping here and there, then you have your own account on the side, and and there is nothing wrong with that. I feel like it's good, it's balanced, so that at the same time you're together, but at the same time you also have your individual peace, independence, on the side. So for me, that will be my take on it. What will be yours?
Yeah, it's kind of similar, but why I'm having a little bit of a difficult time because it depends on, okay, with I guess in both cases, because let's speak from the terms of like South African law. I'm not extremely versed in it, right? But like, excuse me, let's say we're talking about marriage, right? And you are, let's talk about married in community of property. When you're married in community of property, your estates are one, right? So what is mine is yours, what's yours is mine. So your debt is my debt is your debt. So I think that in circumstances like that, your finances are inherently joined, whether I have my account or you have your account, because if you owe somebody and they want that money, they'll come to me and all of that stuff. But I like the structure that you brought forth. And ironically, again, I bumped into a Steve Harvey thing where he was talking about every couple should have 4 accounts. Okay.
All right. Okay.
So the main one for the household stuff, right? So your bond, your groceries, your school kids, and all the household expenses. That's where all the money goes into, right? And then a second account for your savings. Okay, this is our savings account, and we are saving for retirement or saving for kids' college or whatever. But like that's a separate account to your expenses account. And then your account and then his account, right? Because that's where now, hey, I want to go on a spa day. I don't have to ask for money. That's where my money is. You want to go out with the boys. That's where your money is. We don't have to like consult because it comes from your individual,
your own, yes,
separate account. But I think it also comes down to where the inflow or where the money comes from. That I think also plays a big role on whether accounts should be joined or not. So what I mean by that is like in a situation where you are not the breadwinner. And when I mean the breadwinner, you don't like particularly have a salary, but your partner does. Yes. So your partner's salary is covering majority, if not all, the major expenses. Your partner's salary is covering school fees, it's covering bond, it's covering car, all of that comes out of that main salary, that source of income. Yes. And then you, on the other hand, sell chili here and there, sell perfume here and there. It's not like a solid inflow of income. Where does that then go? You know what I mean? Like how then are we able to like split? Like, and I have my account, you have your account, and then we have the house account. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like in the bulk
of Steve Harvey.
Exactly. Or even like, you get what I'm saying? So like I think that the income or the source of income and the quantity or who brings in more or whatever plays a bigger role in how the finances are going to be split in terms of like for spending. But I think that because we're living together, household accounts should be joint. Anything that has to deal with the household, it should just be joint. Yeah. I don't and then you can separate it however, like, oh, here's my little pocket money, your pocket money, whatever. But I think
the main thing,
finances should be joint. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So on this we are together, and we all are together. As we were talking, I just realized both black shirt.
Yeah. Which is sometimes a little rare.
You now you're going at the place. Me, I was already telling the people we are in seeing, even on the roads.
Hey man, guys, come on now. This is the love of my life. Back off.
Yes, stay away.
This is the mother of my daughter. Okay.
Get it?
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's basically what we think. So let's hear what you guys had to say. Who we have first?
Oh, we have the beautiful Lebo in the building.
Pew, pew, pew. What's up, Lebo?
Yes, okay.
Topic of yours, this topic of this topic of yours, Karin, finances do not
There was like
ever
this topic of yours.
should not
Like
ever
never.
get combined for many, many reasons. Besides independence, besides family issues, finances do not ever, should not ever get combined for many, many reasons. Besides independence, besides family issues, besides wills and inheritances and all of that, finances should never ever get combined, because as it is the way we're living right now, it's better if you have access. One account or one person can be the bigger saver or the other one is the biggest spender, but whatever the case may be, having one account is just not a good idea. Combining finances is not a good idea unless the combined finances are going to end up with like you combining finances for household, but each one of you keeps an independent account where you have full control over what happens, you have full control over what you do in that account. But for household things, where you guys are working towards a holiday, furniture, child is getting married, child is going to university, family issues and things like that, then have a combined account, because then it's at least easy to both of you control and see the flow of money. But in every other space, I believe separated accounts is better because, as I said, access to funds is very, very important, and liquidity in being able to access those funds is very important. So if everything is combined, that means both of you are either liquid or not liquid. But if you have one combined account and then you have he has his own account, she has her own account, that means you have more access to liquidity than if you only had one account, which gives a moderate or maybe a high amount of control, but there's also a high amount of risk. So better not to combine still. Better not to combine.
Better not to combine.
Thank you, Lebo.
That's why I was having a hard time with combine or don't combine, even though I think combine. But and again, remember, I was speaking from the context of like community of property, right? Because I feel like regardless, I could be wrong. Again, I'm not like in a state expert by any means, but whether you are the bigger saver or like what Lebu kind of like just expressed, I feel like under the community of property thing, it kind of all doesn't matter because it's one estate. But then if you are in a prenuptial setup, then it makes sense, right? Because then you can separate yours. Because I've started to look at like finances almost like in an estate. Like if I die now, who is staying with my debt? Is it gonna die with me, or is it gonna be transferred to my husband?
Gonna transfer to my
If we have to lose a car, if the car has to be impounded, right? Like, and the car is in my name, but
your name,
do you get what I'm saying? Like in all those things. So I kind of started to look at it that way, and not so much as like in a day-to-day spending. Yes, and I think like I don't know if you are in a communal setup.
Yes,
Unless prenuptially, yes. If separating it makes a difference, because like if you are cohabitating, I think for like 6 months. Somebody please fact check me on this. I'll also just check during our break. But I think you are considered married almost by South African law.
By South Africa, I think so. I think I saw it somewhere, but I also need to double check.
And it to be something about, I think if you are automatically getting married, it's like customary law. It's automatic in some cases, I think, community of property. So in that case, if we are talking about like consequentially, I think it doesn't make a difference whether you have your own separate account or he has his separate account.
Oh, he has his own, yeah.
As a
Because
on a grander scheme of
as a-
things. Yes.
yes,
But as a
exactly,
day to
that's
day, 100%. Like
Mm.
it doesn't make a difference whether it's money to
Doesn't make-
yes. Yeah. It's more in that
No, I
sense,
get-
but that's why I'm like it's actually for me not as simple a question as it seems. It's a very
it's not easy,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand that, yeah.
Yeah.
I do agree. I do agree with you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
thank
I
you so
don't
much,
also
Lady, for
fully
that.
disagree with Lebu, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes, no, I definitely. She said some valuable
Yes.
point. So I also don't. I also respect that, and yeah, and
Yeah.
she's right. We need to take it into consideration as well.
Yes. 100%. Yep.
True. So let's see, who do we have next? Isn't it my brother from Congo right there, Mr. D?
Mr. D. Hey.
Yes.
Good morning, Emmanuel here. You guys know the question: should married couples or long-term couples combine their finances? Long-term couples, it depends if they stay together. If they stay together, then it might be a good idea for them to combine their finances. If they're not staying together, then no, do not combine your finances. I keep your shit to yourself and keep hers. Let her keep hers to herself. In a marriage setup, I'm not married, so I wouldn't know. But if I were to be married, I don't think I still would, combine my finances with my wife. I think as a man, you need to know that you need to take care of the house, like you are the head of the house, so you take care of the house, meaning you pay the rent, you pay all the bills and all that kind of stuff. And obviously the lady, your wife, has to fill in, where she can, with like the minor stuff, like updating the groceries, and maybe paying the telephone if you guys have a telephone bill, maybe the Wi-Fi, like minor things, but combining it, I don't think that's safe. Yeah, that's my opinion. Again, I'm not married, so I don't really know. It's always different speaking from the exterior as to being actually in the marriage setup. So yeah, that's my opinion. Thanks, guys. Emmanuel here. Cheers.
Okay,
Emmanuel here. Keep your shit to yourself.
Keep your shit to
I
yourself.
like it.
I did not know he was Congolese.
Really? No, he's yes.
So he's been in South Africa for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like you
okay.
see him, he's gonna destroy that Zulu for you. He's gonna, he has it on his tongue.
Oh,
Not like some people like me
and me.
saying,
We've
I'm
also
ashamed
been
of
here
it.
for a very long time, but yes.
But you,
Hayi,
yeah, can you believe it's only now
izulu
that I'm
yami, hayi,
getting so
iya, izulu yami,
from my
iya,
child?
izulu yami
Yeah.
yenjani? Hayi, shem. Ihambile.
I don't know what you said.
I'm trying to say my Zulu is shameful, and I know the word for shameful, but it left. Hi.
I mean, I know. I think
Inami. Hi.
Ingamalami, Miss Franco. That's it.
Igama lakho
You know what
Miss
I mean?
Franco. Igama lami Fernannd'O. Okay. Igama lami Fernannd'O emina niphume Mozambique. Yeah.
Now you're taking me places, no?
Marizulu yami, hayi. Flip, man. Damn it.
We're getting there.
Get the damn
we're getting
words,
there.
and I know the lyrics to this sentence. Anyways, yes, Mr. D.
But coming back, Mr. D, thank you so much for that intake. And I like the fact that he also brought out something else. He said, if you are in long-term relationship but you're not living together,
Yes.
for him it's like it's a no-go.
Yes.
It's a no-go.
Yes.
But still, even if you're living together, it's also a no-go. So for him, it's a no-go everywhere. Even
Like
if
why? Like, listen, if you're married, if you live together, if you don't live together, listen, keep your shit to yourself and I'll keep mine to me. Okay? So then
Exactly.
everybody, guys, y'all must do prenups, ne? I think we must launch like in a prenup versus community of property. Why and why not?
You know?
Because I'm curious to see this. Yeah, because
Me too.
hey,
I want to know. I want to know. And he also, what did he say? Oh yeah, he said the man is like the head of the house,
Yes,
you know? That thing
yes.
also, I want to one day be able to speak about that thing of the head of the house, you know, thing.
The
'Cause
primary
it seems to be
provider.
really you
Yes.
know,
And what's
we
expected
need to
of,
touch upon that.
yes, gender
Of
roles,
the-
right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
like it.
Love
very
it,
much.
love
Thank
it, love
you
it.
so
Thank you,
much.
Mr. D. Man, what do
Yes.
they speak in Congo besides French?
Oh, Lingala.
They speak Lingala.
Yes.
Oh.
You know the language, but you didn't know it was.
Yeah. How do they say
Oh.
thank you in Lingala?
My friend, now you.
Man. Are you not from
No,
over
but when I'm man. No, but when I'm man, you must know I'm not Congolese. You know, I'm their sisters. But there is like a country in between
the
us.
country is
In my
Africa.
defense. No, that is no. But we're gonna keep it for the other episode. I'm gonna come back.
You're gonna give
the
us some
proper one, 'cause I
Lingala,
don't
ne?
want- I'm going to give it to you straight up. I don't
Who's
want to be
between
sorry
you
for
two?
language. We
Cameroon?
have Cameroon.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Cameroon is just right there. So in my defense, that's
Your
the
defense is very fair. I don't know why I'm acting as if I could tell you in Shona anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of being an asshole. I apologize. Don't even come back with Lingala. I apologize. I'm expecting too much.
one.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
recognizing it. I like it.
No,
I like it.
I'm being
It's
I'm being a wee wee.
We had guys. This is the new one.
I'm being a wee.
This is the one. Hashtag wee.
Hashtag
That
wee
would be
wee.
fun.
Yeah.
Let's see who do we have next. Oh, we have a newcomer, Lucy.
Lucy
Welcome to the
in the
family.
sky with diamonds. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome, Lucy. One of my favorite songs of the Beatles. Lucy.
Oh, wow.
First things first, there's a difference between long-term relationship and marriage. A marriage is a covenant. A long-term relationship, you guys are still together, you're not married yet. You could break up or whatever. So I would not recommend it for people who are in a long-term relationship, because to start with, you're scared of commitment anyway. Why haven't you married the person? Why are you still in a long-term relationship? But when you are married, you become one. Different people have got their own different ways of doing marriage. But I believe that transparency, even if you don't combine them, but be transparent about your finances. Tell your partner that this is how much I earn, this is how much I've made, and this is what I'm thinking of doing with it, and come to an agreement. I think if you guys have decided to get married, it means that you've decided to build together. So in building, you can't say today you can only get this, but you don't want to tell me how much you bought it for. Then what's the use of that? So I believe that it's a mutual agreement. You can combine them or you can leave them separately, but just be transparent so that your partner knows what's happening with your finances.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Thank you,
I love
Lucy.
it.
Thank
Hey, Lucy.
you. She like,
Thank you so
why
much.
you didn't
Wow.
marry?
Why are you getting married? You've been together with that
sitting there.
poor person for a long time. Why are you
Why
just,
you not?
doing the thing? Just tell them, Lucy. Why not?
How dare you?
Thank you, Lucy. Thank you so much. I love it.
Yeah,
Thank you so much
no,
for your
100%.
honesty.
And I appreciate also she brought up the point of transparency. And transparency, whether you combine or separate your finances, I think transparency is the biggest problem that people have with money. Because if I have my thing, because here's what I don't like and why, guys, money.
Yeah.
Money is real. No?
Money is there. Money being problems.
Yeah,
in every
because here's
relation.
the thing.
Anything.
Let's say the bond is paid, the car is paid, all of that is done, right? But then we're struggling to save, we're struggling to do this, but I want to go on a spa, I want to go on a girls trip. At what point are we collectively working towards one thing, if we are separating certain aspects? I understand the security in separating certain assets, right? But money, remember episode what? Long ago, we asked about something to do with money. And one of our listeners from Moz, that thing stuck with me when she said that money is a tool, right? To assist in the progress of a relationship. So at what point is money now the tool to get us to our mansion? And not just the thing that mine is mine. You know what I'm saying? At what point are we hungry together? Like, Bona, we are doing this together. This 600 that I made from my little gig, it comes in here,
Yes.
You don't go out, I don't go out. I'm not saying Safa, but you understand what I'm saying, right? At what point is the collective
Yes,
being
meeting
a
each other.
collective? Yes, because you have kids, we have to take this child to school, we have to take this child to karate, ballet, we
To
have
the doctor,
dogs,
all of this.
all of that stuff, so and in this economy, realistically speaking, nobody really has money to spare like that, to say that all my bills are paid. Because if y'all do, yo, please hook me up, because I don't know what's, you know what I'm saying, to have spare money to say that I have enough to also go out, left over to to do these other things and to have my own money. Amen. I have no idea how that is possible.
Yes.
And somebody needs to explain that to me, because that's where
Needs to
I'm
explain.
dumbfounded. I don't know how. I don't know.
Yes.
How,
Okay.
Oh, I'm too broke.
Yes, I do like. It can be that.
I'm
But
starting to believe that more and more. Hey, that.
But thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lucy,
Thanks,
for that. I love
Lucy
it.
in the sky with diamonds.
And welcome to the family.
Welcome, girl.
Yes. So, who do we have next? It's Praline.
Hey, Praline. Waiting for that book, girl.
We're waiting for it. All right. Moti, take away.
Oh,
Again, I'm curious.
Okay.
How do you guys?
I'm gonna play back that.
Hi, ladies. It's Praline again. I'm curious. How do you guys get your ideas for the week or your topics for the week? Because it's topics or things that people think about on a daily basis, but would not necessarily say out loud. It's quite interesting. Do you guys put in a couple of ideas in a hat and then pick it out?
Yes.
It'll be nice to know how you guys come about your topics for the
low
week.
key, yes.
Should married couples or long-term couples combine their finances? For me, love doesn't require financial fusion. And independence doesn't mean disconnection. The healthiest relationships don't ask you to lose yourself to build a life together. Create a shared foundation while protecting personal autonomy. A joint account says, we're building something together. Personal accounts say, I'm still me. Money should never be a source of control, fear, or silence. It should be a system that creates safety, dignity, and choice for both partners. The real question isn't, should we combine finances? It's, does the way we handle money strengthen trust without costing identity? That balance is where partnership becomes power.
Hello.
Buena,
I
Praline.
swear to
Ay,
you know
ay,
what?
ay, Praline. No. No. Guys, you need to brace yourself. When you hear Pauline is coming for you to give you her opinion, you need to brace yourself.
I think
Because,
Praline
wow.
should start to be the last one or something because
You know, Pauline, she's always, she's always giving it to you there like this, like, wow.
No, it's again nuances, right? And it's these concepts that I personally like and why I love to hear from you guys, because there's a framework, almost like a worldview that we all subscribe to, right? We look at money as like why how can I put it, like she said, right, as a control thing,
Control thing.
yes, as a status or whatever. But it's like,
Yes.
again, right, back to what the lady said, money is just the tool. And now what
It's
Praline
just a
has
tool, guys.
done in this,
Help us navigate.
exactly, you know what I mean?
It shouldn't be that difficult,
No.
Yes, it shouldn't.
And what Praline did here in this head of mine, how she like rearranged
Yes,
this,
put it back together.
yeah, she
you
a Rubik's cube, this thing, it's red, green, yellow, purple over there. It's that a joint account means, okay, this is how we are moving forward. Because, and actually she just answered the question that I posed. At what point are we building, and at what point are we like, joint account means that like, this is what we are building together. Like, we are working towards this. And then personal means that I'm still me. I'm still cute. I still want to get my hair did. I want to get my nails did.
Yeah.
You want to go out golfing and play. Exactly. I want to do my hobbies. I want to do whatever. So it still retains that sense of individuality, right? Within this greater thing. So I prefer that phrasing. To me, it makes more sense, actually. It helps me personally more than the independence phrasing, because independence means separation. In my head, I could be wrong.
Yes, when you
You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm saying, no, I retain my independence. Independent from what?
Yes, from what? Exactly. It shouldn't be about independency or,
yes, But when we talk about joint, means we this is a collective effort.
This is a collective effort.
And then this one is you retaining your individuality, your sense of identity, you retaining yourself. I personally like that phrasing more than independence. Yes. And that's why my goosebumps are back.
Pauline, thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Chef's kiss. Thank you.
Yes. Do you have like a message for us that side?
Oh,
I believe we do have one.
I believe we do. Let's see, man. Let's see, man. Wait, man. We do, Mr. T, ne? King T.
Mr. Oh, King T. A little bit respect. Yes, it's the King. King T.
My bad. I apologize, King T. King T.
Yes.
He says, yes, for the most part. It's advantageous. Sorry. Yes, for the most part. It's advantageous to combine finances. It only makes if they plan on navigating a future together. Although I also think it helps having both joint accounts for household expenses and shared commitments, and then their own separate accounts for personal spending. King T.
Yes.
Yeah. So King T also agrees with essentially what mostly me and you were saying, in terms of like, we have the joint for hammer, but it's have your separate for personal spending, which
for personal spending.
Apparently, I'm too broke to have.
No, my friend, you're not too broke.
I'm not, ne? Yes.
You're not. Stop believing that you're not broke. You're not.
I wash my mouth.
And King T, yes. And King T is right. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meet each other, and then you can also have, so that people will stop thinking about losing their independence. That's English. That's independence, right? Okay.
There is a story I heard, Miss Franco.
All right.
This topic is actually, and the further we go in, is making me think about this. It's one of these Reddit stories where the couple had this agreement. We have our joint account where we take care of the household stuff, and then and then we have our separate accounts for our separate hobbies. But this was the agreement. So we combine our salaries, right? We combine that, and then we take $2,000 as pocket money, and that's your spending money. So $2,000 for him, $2,000 for her. The rest goes into savings and da-da-da-da. That's how they now create. And then that's your saving, whatever. Now, what happened was she saved up her money because she doesn't do many things, you know? Like, take my 2,000, it stays there. So it's kind of like stacking. He would spend his, right? So every month he'd get his $2,000, go to golfing events or whatever, he spends his. And then one time she saved up to like $10,000 or something. So she bought herself a really expensive gaming setup, right? Because she was like, you know, I like gaming. Let me get back to gaming and stuff. And that threw him over the edge because like, that's not fair. That's not fair because I can't just take $10,000 and spend it. She's like, but I didn't just take $10,000. I stacked up my monthly allowance to spend on my thing. So he tried to rearrange the rules and say, so from now on, you're not allowed to stack your money. If you take it, you forfeit. If you don't use it, you forfeit, and that 2,000 goes into savings. So like, is that fair? That if we agree on a certain amount, that like this is your monthly spending, right? Do you now have a say in what your partner? It just reminds me of that story. It was like, it's crazy, but he got really pissed off.
This is crazy. Yes, yes. Wow. You see, that thing I think I understood it. I didn't, really understood it at first.
Yeah.
So, okay, they put money, they join the money for everything else.
Yes.
From the house, right?
Yes.
And then they take 2,000 each. Inside still. Each,
yeah. So
yes,
let's say you make $15,000, I make $15,000. We put that together into the household, right?
Yes.
So savings, retirement, everything goes in one account. And then $2,000 for you for spending, $2,000 for me for spending.
Okay. Also included inside. Okay.
Yes. So it comes from the salaries, but you are like, basically it's like your pocket money.
Your pocket money that you take from the joint that you put together.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yes. No. You see, that's why from the get-go you should have, an agreement that suits you. The two of you, that you are in agreement get-go. What's that thing of, we said that at first, and then in the middle of the song or the road, now somebody's not happy.
And it's because she got herself some cool stuff, It's like, got some cool shit. And he, every weekend, he just spends his money golfing, drinking,
who stopped you to get like a real stuff?
And it's like, no, you're not allowed to stack money anymore. If you don't use it, this money, it goes into the savings.
He goes back in there.
But also it all turned out to be that he was cheating on her. It's a whole story, but that's the segment. That's the segment that was relevant to this. But it ended up that he was cheating on her and he felt jealous and he was trying to keep her down, all that stuff. These Reddit stories.
Wow.
But
we need to have that's a cool one.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, you need to stop it.
Stop. In the name of love. Okay. Who we got next?
Okay. Let's see, who do we have next? Oh, okay. So here I see we have To Me.
Hey, To Me.
Hey, To Me. Let's see.
Hi, guys. Under no, and I mean this wholeheartedly, under no circumstances should a couple combine their finances. Somehow, people change, people grow. In the beginning, we all have the same goals, same mindset. But as life goes on, goals change, mindsets change, and therefore the reasons why you guys combined in the first place could change. And it leads to a lot of financial problems. So I do believe that there should be somehow maybe 3 accounts in the house people need to focus on: his and hers and theirs. So you just have this tiny account on the side and you just contribute what you can. But to tell ourselves that this one account is us, people don't realize that it's very dangerous to combine love and money in one pot. It never works out very, very well. I genuinely feel one should, or rather, 2 people should not combine their finances simply because you really love and trust one another. Life happens, so it's a bad idea.
Thank you to me. I love it. We are loving it this side.
Yeah.
And wow. Did you see that? It was
No,
no.
to me and
No.
Lebu are like under no
No, guys, it's a no.
circumstances.
There's no such thing of having this conversation. It's a no. You know, and she raised up something that also we didn't follow about, which is yes, people change. We do change.
Yes.
Like
Your
when
goals,
you saw me
your
at the beginning, we
priorities.
saw each other, you know?
Yeah.
Like 5 years down the line, it's not gonna be the same one. It's not gonna be the same.
She's right.
You know?
She's
And
right.
it's perfect. We need to keep it into consideration as well. That's true. People change. Not that it's a bad thing to change, but people do change. And when change happens, a lot of things also around need to change.
Yeah.
Or somehow end up changing.
100%. I agree with Tumi. Sorry, I'm oh, it's people. Yeah. So, do we go to the next one or do we jive?
Oh, yes. Oh, it depends, guys. Do you want to drive? Do we carry on? But let's see. I think we can have another one. And
Okay,
after,
let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's just that I saw doggies there. Like I've got a bit of a. I can see the dogs outside. I said they're just, but like no, it turned out they were chasing people.
Oh, okay. No, it's all good. So what do we have next? Oh, we have a new host.
Listen, it's a lot of newcomers today.
A lot of newcomers, and I love it.
Alrighty.
Thank you guys for the love. Rudy.
Hi, Rudy.
Sorry, I hope I pronounce it correctly. Is it Rudy? Because it depends. It can be Rudy or Rudy. Because Rudy is in French. R-U-D-I.
Yeah,
Yes. Rudy, right?
Rudy, yeah.
Yes. So, yes, I said it correctly.
Welcome Rudy.
Yes. Let's see.
Okay, in my opinion, depends on how you're married. If you're married in community of property, by all means, it should be a joint venture. And yes, they should combine their finances for parallel and equal growth within a family unit. But if you're married with a prenup, for example, I don't think that it should be a matter of anything that you've owned before that stays yours, and so with your partner. But anything within the marriage would still remain a shared thing, right? So if you do get divorced, the only thing that you really lose is what you have within the marriage and not what you've had outside of the marriage. So if you had owned a business, you find yourself in a situation where you now have to give half of that business to your spouse. And everything that you bought outside before you got married obviously remains yours, untouched, unscathed. Anything that you bought together within a marriage should be split. But yeah, that's pretty much the crux of it. I mean, ultimately, you should combine your finances in order to have equal growth within it. But I made that mistake where I was carrying all the finances, and when I got divorced, even though I was married in community of property, I ended up sitting with all the debt, which I still have today, and my ex-wife nothing. But if you can't make ridiculous demands purely because it's what she had asked for in the divorce. That whoever has whatever debt keeps it. But I ended up obviously with most of it because I carried most of the costs in my marriage.
Oh, I'm
Thank you,
sorry.
Rudy. Thank you for
Thank you
that
so much.
contribution. Yeah.
Yes, and thank you for sharing that with us. Yeah, that's heavy, guys.
Hectic.
Wow.
Hectic.
You know, and
But
you were talking about
it's
it.
exactly, you see, I'm actually really happy because he spoke exactly kind of like what I was saying in the beginning, right? That if you are married in community of property, your estates are combined regardless whether I have my own personal account or yours. The estate is one. But and I'm actually curious to hear more in terms of like with Rudy's ex-wife, in terms of like why he had to carry the debt. It's probably because kind of like because he was carrying the probably also the debt was
Most of
in
the
his name.
most of the expenses or something like this. I don't know actually. I think of prenup, guys, we need to investigate.
No,
Is-
it's very
is prenup-
important. Let me tell you something,
It
guys. Now,
is.
people really take this for granted, and I would love
They
to maybe for Growed Up, I'll have like in a show and talk to like in an estate lawyer or something like that.
An
I'll
estate
take
lawyer
notes.
so that
Yes,
we can, or
yes.
even here we can invite one and so that somebody can tell us, you know, we
Yeah,
need
so
to
something like
educate
that. Like if
ourselves.
somebody has those things, because I'm finding so many clips, for example, on Instagram about like in the implications that come with shared estates and the
Sharing
consequences,
estates.
yes, that come with like
That's why
in
people take it seriously.
yes,
That thing
it's
of
very,
prenup.
very important that you educate yourself. And one thing I'll tell you, if you want to get married, if you want to get married with a prenup, you have to draft your prenup first. Don't go to Home Affairs without a prenup. So don't start your marriage process without a prenup. So what I mean is, before you choose a date at Home Affairs to sign, this is in South Africa. I don't know other countries how it works.
About other countries,
Yeah. But I know, I think also, but I'll get to Mozambique. But if you want to get married, before you go to Home Affairs, here's one piece of advice I'll give
Well,
you.
what you know, yes.
Don't, you and your partner, you should not have the same lawyer. You go to your lawyer, your partner goes to your lawyer. One of you will draft the
To his
prenuptial
lawyer,
agreement.
okay.
Yes, don't use the same lawyer for your prenup, because the same lawyer can't look up for both your interests, if that makes sense. Okay?
Yeah, it does make sense actually.
Yes.
It does.
So get your own lawyers, and then either one of you will draft the prenup, and then the other lawyer will look to make sure that everybody's in agreement, and then you sign. That is the thing you take then to Home Affairs when you go do your interviews and all of that stuff. Before you set the date, you go with your prenup document. If you go to Home Affairs and choose a date without your prenup document, by the time you guys get married, then it's too late. Then you will be automatically married in community of property. Okay? So before you start the marriage process, start the prenuptial process and have separate lawyers. Don't share lawyers, because also that's going to be your divorce lawyer or whatever. Like, I'm not saying you're going to get divorced, but don't share
Yes, but
lawyers.
it brings a lot of, I mean, yes, I
Very
understand.
important
I do.
that people understand this, okay? And
Yes.
yeah, we do really need to understand more of this, because also cohabitation, understand what those implications are, because after a certain period of time, you have the same marital rights as you would have as somebody that is married.
True.
Okay,
That's very
and that's
true.
something
But
that
this is
people-
deep. Yeah, they need to be aware of. Right?
Yes. But yeah, I guess today's episode is not really about a marriage contracts,
no,
but I
no.
guess talking about the finances.
But
yeah,
exactly. But thank you so much, Rudy, and I hope with everything, I mean, you managed to set up all of those debt and that you're okay now. Yes. So let's see, what do we have next? Let's see. Oh, we have the beautiful Grace.
hey Chris.
Hi, everyone. This is Grace once again. Good to be back on the show. So, should married or long term couples combine their finances or not? Why? This topic is really hot. But what I would say is combining finances is okay, or rather good, because it brings about transparency in relationships. You become open to one another on how and when you will spend. That's bringing about good communication. It also brings about teamwork, and you get to build and grow together without one spouse having doubts. So you get to do things together at the same level. You don't need to doubt, because sharing finances with a spouse also requires a high level of trust. Couples must learn to lay out their finances completely with honesty before they combine finances, so that there are no surprises. And that's one of the hardest things that most couples find hard to do, is just say the truth on where their finances are coming from or how much they are earning. Combining finances with spouse also means you have less control and less freedom over your earnings. So, maintaining separate accounts or not disclosing finances brings about financial freedom. You spend without permission. You are in control of your finances. Whatever you do, however you spend, you are in total control. No need of asking for permission. You have financial freedom. It also protects personal assets. I don't even want to go into that one. It also keeps conflicts away, especially overspending habits, especially if one spouse is the spender and the other one is the one that brings in more money. So I think it's better to have separate accounts for personal spending and joint finances or joint accounts, for expenses like rent, utilities, and groceries. I think the best approach depends on trust and also financial goals and personal preferences.
Yes. Thank you so much, Grace.
Thanks,
Thank you so, so
Gracie.
much.
Thank you.
You know, we go back again on that thing of honesty. People need to be honest, you know, with each other, especially when you decided to spend your life with, with somebody. I don't, I don't see why it should be a problem, to discuss the finance, situation.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't earn enough. Okay, it's okay. If you have more, I mean, we can come to an agreement. You're gonna 3, 4, and me, I can do 5, 6, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if it's okay, it's okay. If we're not okay, we still can come up to an understanding. That's it. Simple. So thank you, Grace.
Thank you, Grace. Yeah, and I also appreciate I think like there's a little bit of a pattern that I might be picking up, and I could be wrong, okay? But I think that the married folk, people who are in a situation, mostly, because I presume some might be married and still retain the same opinion of separation, but I think for the most part, like the more the married folk, like, Rudy, I assume Grace might be. I assume.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
She is.
You know,
She's
we tend
married,
to
yeah.
have this opinion of like that joint, like moving together, that like there's no fear of joining finances, and I think that like in the folk who are like not particularly in that sense, again guys, it's a prejudgment. I'm not or it's a pre-assumption. I'm not judging, but I think that like in being in now a more like independent setup, maybe you're living alone, you are in a relationship, but you don't share a space with your partner. Those folk might be more inclined to keep things separate. I don't know if I'm
Separate.
right in that
I see what
assumption,
you
but
mean.
I can see it feels like I can sense a pattern of like when
About
you've joined.
like
Yeah.
when you join, it's mostly people who are like married that you think they
Yes.
are
Or people who
more
are in that
tuned
like
into
living together, or people who are like,
living together.
yes,
And
there
people
isn't
who
that
are like
fear of
it's
joining, or that
joining.
yes, not fear is the
That's
wrong
skeptical
word.
of that's
Yes, that suspicion of
yes,
like
I see what you mean.
yeah, but
Yes.
I think that's kind of like the pattern I'm picking up. I could be wrong, guys, and it's not to say one is right, one is wrong, because I agree with both sentiments. You know what I mean? So yeah,
True.
just
Yes.
saying,
Yeah.
just observationing.
Yes. No, it's really, really nice to see everybody's opinions on all of this.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
100.
So thank you.
Yeah,
So what do you say if you go to a little,
we
a little
dance.
relaxation?
Shall we
Yes.
dance?
Yes, I can see. You see that coffee? Guys, doing wonders. See now, Fernando is ready.
It tried to ruin my day, but
Couldn't
in
succeed.
charge.
That cup.
I'm in charge.
Wow. All right, guys. So we're gonna let you enjoy that next one, which is called Bike on My Vibe. So I hope you guys are gonna enjoy it, and we'll see you in a little bit. Second.
Back on my vibe. Back on my vibe. Back on my vibe. Took a little L, but I bounced right back. Wipe my face, fix my crown, yeah, I needed that. All that doubt in my head, had to back and go. I've been leveling in silence, now you're about to know. You can see it in the way that I walk now. Every step got a story, I fought out. I was quiet, now I'm turning the lights up. Tell them line up, line up. I'm back on my vibe again. Back on my vibe again. Fell down, but I rise again. Watch how I ride again. Hands high if you feel that flame. Shake off every little pain. I'm back on my vibe again. Back on my vibe again. I'm back on my vibe again. Back on my vibe again. New day, new drip, got a brand new glow. All that pressure made a diamond, had to take it slow. If they talk from the side, let them talk, it's fine. I've been busy getting ready for this headline. Feel it in the way that I move now. Little groove when I slide through the room now. I was quiet, now I'm turning the lights up. Tell them line up, line up. I'm back on my vibe again. Back on my vibe again. Fell down, but I rise again. Watch how I ride again. Hands high if you feel that flame. Shake off every little pain. I'm back on my vibe again. Back on my vibe again. Who got power? I do, I do, I do, I do. Who got power? I do, I do, I do, I do. Shake that fear off. Step back in it. Step back in it. Step. I'm back on my vibe again. Back on my vibe again. Fell down, but I rise again. Watch how I ride again. Hands high if you feel that flame. Shake off every little pain. I'm back on my vibe again. Back on my vibe again. Back on my vibe again. Back on my vibe again.
Back on my vibe again. Yes. And we are loving it. Welcome back,
I'm
guys.
actually out of breath.
And oh yeah? Why are you killing it there? What's happening?
Hey, I'm back on my vibe again. Back on my vibe
Ah,
again.
Ah, you see?
Put your hands, put your hands, Yo. I need to catch my breath. I'm having a party here by myself. I'm sure people are looking at me like, what's wrong?
What's happening right there? Yes, guys, this is the power of music. That's why I don't know how can we, I don't know, go through the day without music. Music, guys.
I need to get my cardio.
Can do wonders.
I'm out of breath. Okay.
Yes, guys. So we hope you enjoyed it. Welcome back with us. For those who are just coming back now, it's okay. While you're taking back your breath, we're gonna let them know on which topic we are talking, what we are saying. So the topic of the day is: should married or long-term couples combine their finances or not? So we're asking the people, the family over there, to give us their insight on what they're thinking, and yes, and we are sharing different opinion right there. So yeah.
Yes, we are sharing.
Are you back with us now?
Yeah.
Good to know.
It's so embarrassing because if you look at me, you think I can run 2 kilometers. Girl, I can't run 100 meters. After 100, I'm done. 50 is all I can give you. Okay, 100
it's
is
everything.
a marathon. I can't. My cardio, guys, my cardio is a bird, but it's fine. I will pick it up.
Yes. All right.
I think this show is gonna get it
Listen
up
to
for
another
me.
one.
Huh? Yeah, let's. I still need to breathe.
Okay, so let's see who do we have next. Up next, it's our brother from Congo, Berger. Hey. Let's see. Oh.
Ooh, Berger is running away. Berger.
The studio.
We are back.
Everyone, the studio and listeners. Yes. I think long-term partners or married people should definitely share finances or combine. Yes, it's absolutely mandatory. I mean, you achieve a little bit more when you do something with somebody, when you work together into something, it just helps that two people should have similar thoughts, in everything. Obviously, there will be some differences, but you've got to have a common goal and look forward, and it's also easier, now, especially economically, to afford anything, to be able to buy anything, with a combined salary or combined finances. You can afford a bit more. You can afford that luxury car that you want. You can start a business. And I think with married people, you've got advantages. You've got some benefits when you pay for stuff, cars or houses or stuff like that. So yeah, definitely. I know they say, though, when a woman makes more than the man, she usually doesn't want to combine, but guys usually just combine. They don't care. So anyways, I hope everybody out there is doing this just to release a little bit of stress, off our shoulders and stuff.
My brother.
I need to do this. This notebook. It must stay here because you guys are bringing topic ideas you don't know. Huh? When the woman makes more, she doesn't want to combine. Listen, guys.
She doesn't want to share. So, guys, so us, you are selfish.
This notebook needs to stay here from now on because,
wow.
Hot.
We are picking up things here.
Yeah.
We are picking up women. That's how we are.
Woo!
You don't want to share, guys. You need to start sharing. If you know you have a little bit there, you hide it somewhere, and you can take us out of the
greedy. They say greedy. Okay, I'm sorry, ladies. I love you. Don't come for me. Okay, leave Fernannd'O alone.
No, this one is interesting. Thank you so much, Berger, for that. This is first thing first. Okay, he was right. Things are more easier when you are combining your finances, for sure. You you don't have all the weight on your shoulder, which is a good thing, to be able to balance it with your partner, because at the end of the day, if you are to, is to help each other. If it's not only in every aspect, it's not only financially, but we are here to, to join forces. So yes, so we agree with you. But on the money part about the woman being no, this is a topic for another day.
This is a good one, Berger. I think we should actually make it next week's topic. Next week's topic. Wow. Yeah, I think while it's still hot. What do you think?
Okay, still thinking about this one, but yeah, that's a good one.
Berger
that is a good one.
Thing here, a thing he does not know, because
he planted a seed there. He did. Indeed, yes.
And also one thing, Miss Franco, I don't know if you noticed, he is the first one to say yes, like yes.
To join forces, to combine. Yes.
And we've had the absolutely no, but we haven't had an absolutely yes. Right. Yeah.
No, he wasn't the only one. I think King T also said to combine. Yeah, the both of them.
No, but he said that like in combine. Oh, he said combine. Didn't he say also, but separate is good, also for personal use?
Oh no, and to for personal use. You see now, guys, memories. But yes,
yes. But okay, King T, if you did, I apologize. But
but yeah, we do agree with you, Berger. You're right. We should share. Yeah. People need to learn to share.
Sharing is caring.
Yes. Isn't it? Yes. No, we're learning from the crash. Sharing is
that
caring.
Song is stuck. I'm back on my vibe again. Hey. I'm back on my... It's stuck.
Somebody is ready to party, guys. And we're close to the weekend, so I can understand that.
Indeed. Tonight, listen.
It's going down. Who do we have next? Oh, we have Asanda.
Hey, Asanda. Welcome, girl. Welcome. Wait. Asanda is a lady, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She's a lady.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, man.
You need to be careful.
In essay, sometimes it's catch-22. Yeah. But welcome, Asanda.
Hi, my name is Asanda. I don't have personal experience with marriage or long-term relationships like that, but from an outside perspective, I think it really depends on the couple. I think it's not a one-size-fits-all type of situation. I think you can have combined finances and feel like there's more unity, transparency, and partnership. But in the same breath, if you guys have like different spending habits and financial values, that can create some tension and conflict. Another couple might feel like they want to separate their finances because they want more independence and less conflict. But it might also be a thing of then there's not much unity in that partnership or marriage. So I think it really depends on the couple. I think the most important thing is just like communication and alignment. I think it's just important to have like clear agreements around money. So it might not be the technical aspect of whether finances should be combined or not, but rather what works for the couple, like in the marriage or in the long-term partnership. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Asanda. Thank you so much for that. That was...
Yes.
There's a thing she brought up that none of us thought about. Spending habits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's true. That's
so
very
your
true.
spending habits or your partner's spending habits does play a role on how we're gonna manage this thing, because also like some people.
That's why communication is the key. We just need to agree on the amount that you should spend monthly. For the common goal, for the well-being of the whole family, for the both of us. And once we have that in check, then I don't think personal spending should be an issue, because now you're gonna be able to put that money on the side, or that money that is left for your personal use.
The thing is with finances, it's almost like values. You know what I mean? Like finances, I'm not saying that finances are a value trait or anything, but how you behave with your finances, right, has a lot to do with your values. What do you value, right? And that behavior tends to reflect on your spending habits. So do you value progress? Do you value growth? Do you value investment? You're more prone to behave in such a way. Do you value materialism? Do you value status? Do you value, you know what I mean? So based on what you value, you are prone to reflect that on your spending. So
On the spending.
yes, and I think like it's maybe just a way to see it, where it's like in, okay, what does my partner value and where do our value systems align? And that will kind of like make it easier for you guys to like combine or separate. Because
Combine and that's
yeah,
it, yeah.
because if I like nice things, okay, everybody likes nice things, and nice things is very subjective, right? But objectively, I like luxury, right? My partner says he likes, let's say, gaming, right? I like luxurious things. I want the expensive champagne. I want the expensive clothes and stuff like that. My partner doesn't value that. My partner values something more intimate for himself, more personal. So we might have a disagreement in terms of like, yeah, but you are spending on unnecessary things. But it's like, yeah, but your thing is also unnecessary. Even though it's like personal finances, it's unnecessary for the common goal.
For the common goal, yes.
Yeah,
True.
and that's where I have a little bit of like in a difficulty with the whole having the joint account, but also having the
joint
separate accounts.
The separate account at the same time, yes. Yeah.
Because that like in that thing, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I think you should in a sense, but like in your values should align, because that way you don't look at your partner funny. You know what I mean? You don't feel like in, oh, okay, so right, I've put like, let's say 70% of the income into the joint account, and then my partner is making extra money here on the side that they get to do more elaborate things for themselves, you know, and I don't get to do those elaborate things for myself, you know, like in days, it can get a little bit
You know that I'm also picking up that thing of why a lot of people are saying that you're kind of gonna lose your independency, you know, when once that partnership happen, like a lot of people are feeling like you're gonna lose your
independence.
sense, yes, you know, which I find really funny, because I mean, for me anyway, when you decide to go with somebody, be with somebody to share your life, it's or there is not that thing of, you know, not that you shouldn't exist anymore. I'm not saying that, but at the same time, you're supposed to become one. You see what I mean?
Prioritize the common goal. Yes,
exactly.
Yes,
you know, but that thing of I still want to. I feel like that's when
the conversation gets a little bit iffy there.
That's a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that's why also, like I said that time, I liked Praline's wording of you retain your individuality, right? Your sense of self. Because I look at independence as like a separation thing.
A separation.
Yeah, you know, so it's like but you know, when you say like, you know, you still retain your personality, that means like, you know, I still have my thing that it's like my thing. And even that, it's like, it's fine, you know, have your thing, but it's like, I feel like if my partner and I, right, we both have this one thing and he doesn't have his own thing and I don't have my own thing, then it's like we are in this one thing together. Like, look, I want to get my hair did. He wants to buy something and none of us can do it. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, you want to do this, he wants to do, like, none of us can do it. So individually, right? Or independently. But we can get together and say, hey, babe, what, you know, I wanna save up for this, I'm gonna be taking this much aside to save up for this thing. Cool. You wanna save for that thing? Cool. And then the kids need this? Cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's coming from that collective bucket. For me, that's a little bit easier because I feel like, yeah, hey, there's a little bit of a thing of like, my separate thing, your separate thing. But again, with marriage, it depends on the condition of your marriage. Like for me, if you're married in community of property, your separate assets, they absolutely mean nothing unless you're doing something more elaborate, like looking into trusts and all of that stuff, putting things in your kids' names or whatever. That's one thing. But and don't put that in your children's name. Damn it. I hate it when people do that.
Like, seriously. Like,
anyways, I'm
come
losing
on.
the plot, but the idea behind what I'm trying to say is like,
we do get what you
you know what I'm saying. But if you are in community of property, like I don't know, somebody needs to make it make sense to me, because it's like, what's the point of separate things if everything is in the eyes of the law, it's one. So
Sure.
you know.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much once more, Asanda, for
Thanks,
this.
Asanda. Thank you. Yes, spending habits. That's where we started, and then the rabbit hole went down. I apologize.
It's okay. So let's see, who do we have next? Oh, okay. We have Stretch. Welcome,
Hello, Stretch. I feel like I remember Stretch.
You do?
I think so. I think
Stretch.
Stretch in the boudoir days. I think Stretch came through. I'll find it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But for this, okay. But for what
For
I
the
do
sake
know,
of
I think
shine.
He's a newcomer.
He's a newcomer,
Yes.
ne? I
Yes, he's a
remember
newcomer.
Stretch once.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But anyways,
Let's see.
welcome,
Maybe
Stretch.
you have a memory. Welcome, Stretch. Let's see. Wait.
Okay, first of all, I know it is very late. My name is CPC Chamine. People call me Stretch. But just to respond to this, should married or long-term couples combine the finances or not, and why? So to respond to this, personally, I think a married couple should have about 3 accounts. They should have one account, which is going to be for the female, so her own personal account. And then they should have, the second account should be the man's account. And then the third one should be the main family's account. So what that means basically is that a woman should be able to buy whatever she wants and not feel as if that they have to ask permission from her man. And the man should also be able to buy anything and not feel the pressure to ask the woman if they can purchase anything. And then the main account is now the household things, savings as well. Yeah, literally everything that consists of, the house in total. So that's the reason, that's my explanation, or that's my ideal of the whole accounts chat. Thanks.
Thank you, Stretch.
Okay. Thank you so much, Stretch.
Okay, I was
Yes,
wrong.
that was.
Yeah, I heard his voice. I was like,
maybe
nope.
it was another one.
Yep.
No,
nope.
it's not him.
Yep. My
Yes.
bad. So welcome, Stretch, to the family.
Yes. Welcome, and thank you for this. So did you hear that we need 3 accounts?
Yeah.
One for each other personally, and then one main one for the household.
Yeah.
The main account for the household, which is like pretty much
so
a
it's
little bit
essentially that same lane of the joint account for the family, and then the separate one for each. But I also do agree. Do I sound like a hypocrite? Because like I feel like
everyone.
This whole episode I'm contradicting everything that I'm saying, right? But the thing is, it's because I don't see anything inherently wrong with either approach. You know what I mean?
No, it's not that you're contradicting yourself. It's just every time somebody share their opinion on something, you open your mind on other possibility. So essentially everybody, like we said, nobody is wrong, like right or wrong. Everybody, we still have the same goal there. It's just a matter of understanding each other.
It's the word permission. Yeah, that's kind of like what got my juices like, like you shouldn't feel like you need to ask permission to spend something. So like when I need to spend, is it, hey, can I do this? Is it a permission thing or is it a discussion that we are having in terms of like, is this thing viable according to our situation, right? So it's certain terminologies that sometimes like makes me, because like I don't look at it as permission. I think of it as like it's a discussion.
We're having an agreement, yeah.
Yes, like it's that transparency. I need this, so
I'm
is
thinking
this viable?
I'm getting this.
Yes, yes, you know what I mean? I want to do my whatever this time, and I need this much, and then we can together like this. Okay, cool, no, go ahead, it's fine, it's doable, so I've never felt that as permission, but so much as a discussion. So I think that's why it sounds like a contradiction in my head, because it's like
contradiction.
You shouldn't feel like you're asking for permission, because permission means that somebody's in charge of something. Who's in charge? It's a joint thing. Who's in charge?
Exactly.
Right? So we have a conversation. Do we have this much to spare?
Do we have enough to do this? Yeah. I know that is interesting. Thank you so much, and welcome once more.
Welcome,
and we hope to hear from you every week, Stretch. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. So let's see, who do we have next?
I need to
we have the beautiful Laissez Ho.
Hey,
girl.
Laissez Ho. Welcome back, girl.
Okay, I think that the family should have an account. People must be honest about their finances, first of all. The hiding finances when you're running a home is just not cool, really. It's just you're blocking your own blessings by just being deceitful and dishonest. But both partners sit down. This is how much I earn. This is how much I earn. What are the expenses for the house? You earn 20 Rand, I earn 20 Rand. Our expenses for the house is 25 Rand. So each of us will contribute to the 25 Rand equally. So 12 Rand 50, 12 Rand 50, 25 Rand to cover the home expenses. The change, this is how much you individually have. This is what we have. For you'll get a rent for your own personal goodies and whatever, and nobody's supposed to ask me what I do with my money and the goodies. If it's my 1 rand, it's my 1 rand. That's it. And then as savings, this is how much we're putting in savings, and that's life basically. So how much you earn, how much you earn, how much is contributed towards the home, how much do we go into savings and investments, but we each have an equal portion of personal spending money. That's my take on it.
Thank you, Lisero.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, that's my 1 rand. Tell them.
And don't ask me what I'm doing with my 1 rand. That's my 1
My
rand.
1 rand.
But you see that the basis for you to have your own 1 rand, it started with the conversation, right? We sit down and this is how we agree. Because then there's households where it's like we sit down, it's like, this 1 rand still goes into there. It will float, maybe it will be for like in that extra bread money, that extra thing. But if you need something, take it from there. You know what I mean? So, but it starts with the conversation, being honest.
The conversation,
yes,
every single time. Yes, honesty, guys. Honesty is the key. Be honest.
Hundreds. Thank you for that, Liseo. That was solid. Yep.
Yes. And who do we have next?
I'm back on my again. I'm back. It's stuck. Wow. I'm dead.
Okay, for this one, you need to brace yourself. Do you know who's coming?
Ma!
No.
Homeboy.
You know who's coming?
The one and only. The one that gives me all the goosebumps on my arms.
You know?
Greg.
The one and only. Yes. Hey, homie.
Hey, Greg, what the guan?
Whatever you are in couple or married, I'm sorry, but you can have a common account. You don't know when the sweet dreams will taste like salt one day. Your good heart and good intentions do the things in the right way, because of love is not the same for your partner. The one at risk is the one winning more money than his or her partner or husband or wife. You got to be careful out there. In trust, there is control. You don't know when love, trust, bond, respect will stop. You don't know how your partner can react or act. Too many were naive or have been naive and suffered because of it and learned in the hard way. It's all over YouTube to see. Don't test the lightning strike, bro, sister.
My red pill bro, listen, you don't know when your sweet dreams will turn into salt.
Turn into salt.
The one who comes out losing is the one that's making the most money. So don't sleep, my bro, because you never know when the lightning will strike. I tell you.
Strike. Bro, sister, did you listen to that? I even want to play it again.
Do it.
Wow.
Do it.
Guys, just one more. We just need
Play
to
it
listen
again.
Hey, Gregory, you need to come back from this.
Please.
Wow. Where is it? You see, I'm even losing.
We're losing the plot here.
Let's
This
go
is my
back.
red pill brother. Do you understand? Get you out of the matrix, bro. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Whatever you are in couple or married, I'm sorry, but you can have a common account. You don't know when the sweet dreams will taste like salt one day. Your good heart and good intentions do the things in the right way, because of love is not the same for your partner. The one at risk is the one winning more money than his or her partner or husband or wife. You got to be careful out there. In trust, there is control. You don't know when love, trust, bond, respect will stop. You don't know how your partner can react or act. Too many were naive or have been naive and suffered because of it and learned in the hard way. It's all over YouTube to see. Don't test the lightning strike, bro, sister.
Yeah.
So in trust,
in trust, there is control.
Hey, we had the same thing.
I was like, what?
But you know what? Greg, stop it. Come on now. Like,
you need to stop it. Wow.
It's
like he has it's always so.
It's so poetic, dude.
The way he's always. Wow.
I wish you could sometimes say it in French, but like I won't understand it. But I love it. In trust, there is control. Okay.
Control.
Okay.
Guys,
you don't know. So, okay. Let me dissect. Because we don't want to be those people who just go like, yes, but you don't know what you're saying yes to.
Yes.
So if is it trying to say, because okay, I interpret this as don't do it. That's what he said.
Basically, that's what he said. He said don't do it, because I feel like he said, especially at the beginning, he was like, don't stay in that sweet dream of yours, that.
Yes, because when you start, you have good intentions,
It's good.
So exactly. You do things
perfect.
Exactly, but then you don't know what your partner's true intentions are.
You don't know,
yes.
Exactly. Down the line, there things are going to change.
There things get salty, and then there. So in trust, I'm trying to understand. So when he says in trust, there is control. Is it that like when you trust someone, that person has control over you, essentially, right?
Exactly.
Like because they know that you trust them. So it's like, okay.
Yeah. Everything that I'm going to lay down there, everything I'm going to ask, is not going to think even twice. It's just going to...
Because I trust you. The story of last week.
You remember? Yes. What happened? Isn't it? He
Oh,
was just
in
signing
trust there is
everything the wife
control.
was giving to him. You see what I mean?
Ooh,
He didn't
Greg.
even ask a question. He was just
He was
signing,
just
signing.
signing and signing and
Next
signing
year,
because he trusted, and then she was
bingo,
controlling the
bingo. Then
situation.
she just left
Look
him.
all over YouTube.
You
There's
know, it's
plenty
all
of
over
stories.
there.
Okay, no. I
You
just
know,
wanted to
plenty
make
of
sure I'm
stories.
not like in woo for nothing. You know, sometimes you go woo, but girl, did you understand what he was trying to say?
You know, just by those beautiful words. That's why those poets. Gregory.
Ah,
Wow.
merci, Greg. Like that was super dope. Thank you,
Merci.
thank you, thank you.
Yes. Okay. So who do we have next? Oh, okay. Up next is a new member as well. Temba Sitole. I hope I said it correctly.
It's Temba.
Welcome. Yes.
It's Temba that I think I remember.
You were going there again.
Yeah, I'm
Are you
doing it
sure this
again.
time
No, I'm not
it's
sure.
Temba?
I'm not sure. I'm 100% not sure.
All right. But I think Temba is a newcomer, but I could be wrong.
Hey, man, you could be
Yes.
right.
You know. Welcome. And yes, let's see
Welcome,
what you have to
Temba.
say.
Hey.
Hi everyone, or hi someone I'm addressing. I don't know who I'm addressing on this, but again, the question of the day is: should married or long-term couples combine their finances or not, and why? Firstly, if we're gonna look at maybe like for couples, that's where it starts, because it starts from a level of being a couple, then to marriage. So the foundation you set from the state or from the level of being a couple leads to marriage, right? And ideally, that's how the marriage will run eventually, because the foundation of it started as the framework of the couple state. So if finances are not discussed, so if finances are not being discussed, then it, or if like they're not being put in are not being put in the table, and not being dealt with or managed, they do lead then to problems or challenges. For example, if for example one partner, especially like let's say the man does not declare or show like his salary or his income, right? It puts the other partner in a space where to have unrealistic expectations or expectations above what one can afford or do have, right? Also, it needs someone again who's also matured. That now, just because now there's this amount of money that's available within our relationship, it does not mean that now this is money for all spending. You need someone who's mature to say, okay, if I know the amount that we have, we would need to build this or build that. The Bible speaks of a wise woman being able to build her house, right? So it takes a level of maturity for people to combine their finances. So the question is then, should people combine their finances in a long-term relationship or in marriages? As you are my partner, I think when we work together, if like my partner is not working, it's fine. But if we are working together, um, I don't know. If we're working together, I would say like it's okay to combine our finances, because then it helps move or advances the family much more faster and further, because then we're able to plan better, we're able to manage our finances better, we're able to invest, save, build, buy, and do anything and everything within our means. And it shows a level of partnership, that now we are not pulling in different directions, but we're pulling in one direction. I'm here for you, you are here for me, right? So I would say yes. I mean, partners or couples should combine their finances, because they become one, or they are one eventually. Even as married people, they become one. There's no, this is my money, that's your money. That's only if like we're not dating or we're not married. But if we are dating in a commitment relationship, and we are married, I believe it's only fair and wise to say what we have is ours. The amount we have is ours, and then it's better for us then to work within that basket. OT, this is how much we have. Let's plan around this. But if it's for like it's for like one person who's always contributing, it also puts strain on the other person while the other one is living lavishly. So at least then when we put our finances together, we can then plan better. We can then use our finances better. So that's why I would say that now it's a yes for me. That now we should, as a couple, we can share or combine finances. Again, obviously, you need somebody who's matured enough, and you are building a long-term thing here. So I would say yes, especially like when it deals with in the area of combating unrealistic expectations. Then you are now able to plan within the money we have. As we say, like what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. Same applies to my finances are yours, my resources are yours, my assets are yours, and vice versa. By the way, my name is Temba. Sorry for the long VN.
But no, don't apologize.
Thank you, Temba. Don't.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You don't need to apologize.
Yes.
That was perfect.
Yes.
Yes. He detailed every single thing.
Yes.
And I like that fact that he said, when you don't say, come clean about your earnings and stuff, it creates false expectation on the other side.
Yes.
I like
and
very
also
much.
you address that thing of like, when we are doing something together, we can plan around what we have. You know what I mean? My resources are your resources. Your resources are my resources.
Right.
So yeah, like I don't want to glaze too much because I think I agree. I'm more on Temba's mind.
Take on this one?
Yes. Yeah, I'm more on that take because I do believe in that. We are one, man. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
remember back in the day, would have like in the home computer that everybody in the household used that
Everybody
computer.
only on that one.
Yes, you know what I mean? So it's kind of that where it's like we all used one cell phone. We all used one thing or one telephone or whatever. Sometimes I miss that where it's like in that one thing for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
One unison. Yes, for everyone.
Because I feel like it also makes it easy to like share with the kids sometimes. Like my son now decided like, oh, I wanna try out music and stuff. Can I use your studio? And I'm like, and I touch my things.
To think about that one.
Yeah, I had to. But I was like, you know what, fine. I'll be with you. But you can't touch my things. But if it was the home computer, Bona, he'll just be here and just use it and just use it and do whatever he wants to.
Just use it to do what you want.
Yeah. So kind of like to say with the finances, it kind of like works in that same way where it's like is it possible to, is this doable? Is that not doable? And then you start to also live your life within this possibility and not crave like expectations outside of what is possible.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes, true. Thank you so much, Temba.
Thanks, Temba.
And thanks to everyone, actually. Thank you, everyone.
That was our last one.
The love. Yeah, that was our last one. Yeah. Unfortunately,
No,
yes.
It's so good.
No, but we appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for the appreciation, the love, that you keep on showing every single week for newcomers, we really, really, really appreciate all. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone. This really was a good one. And it really did get everyone to think. And I love the opinions that everybody had. I think I want to like just give like a final thought on this one, right? From like how I'm walking away from this, right? Because, I won't say I was swayed per se, but I did like the wording. They certain terminology I loved, individuality, or like you still retain your personal autonomy, that Praline brought forth. And then you guys spoke a lot about transparency. I think transparency is a key to deciding between you and your partner how you're going to move forward with your finances. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
I think, what was the other one? I forget now. Yeah, but I think these are the main ones. Like, just start with the conversation. Yeah. Have a conversation and set your expectations. If you are the person that does want to have their own, like, agency over their own account, for example, have that conversation up front. I think finances, guys, is one of those conversations that finances, religion, and how you want to raise your kids. If you're going into a long-term relationship, what your value systems are, those 4 factors are very important, in my opinion, that you guys decide. How do you want to raise your kids? What do you value, right? In terms of like, do you value peace? Do you value luxury? Like, whatever. And how do you spend? What are your financial habits like? Do you have debt? Are you prone to making debt? Are you prone to having clothing accounts, or are you a saver? And what was the other thing? Like your religion. How do you want to, raise your household? Because these 4 things are essentially like very fundamental to just like in the foundational aspect of a household. And when I'm saying religion, I'm not saying whether you have to be Islam or you have to be Christian or whatever, but like, what does that look like for you? And going forward, how do you want that to be, and how do you want to be with your partner, so that you guys can have some form of like equal standing with certain values. And finances is one of those conversations that people don't talk about. People don't set boundaries. They don't start and say, hey, I'm the type of person that likes to have my own bank account. I don't want to ask people for permission to do things. I just want to spend my money. So how are we going to do that? Or if you say, hey, I'm a person that's not comfortable with that, I would rather, have that conversation before you sign anything. And then 2, your prenup thing. Remember that conversation I told you? Everybody must have their own lawyer. You have your lawyer, he has his lawyer, and then you guys can go to Home Affairs and set your...
Yes, I remember that. Yes. And me, just to add a little bit on what you said, because I agree. It's just the key thing is the conversation, that understanding, right? Okay, I have this, doing this, and then how do we meet each other, Okay, me, I can put, because I still want to keep a little bit of this, because I still want to be able to have this every month, stuff like this. There's nothing wrong, to have your little pleasure on the side, all human. But now the problem are coming when everybody wants to, to have that independency, like you feel like gonna suffocate, is taking everything to be like this, supposed to help each other, to join each other, like Berger said, to lift some weight out of our shoulder, So just meet each other, have that discussion. No need to lie, The truth will set you free, as usual. So yeah, just have that conversation and see where where you can meet each other, and then things will just flow from there. So
100%. So thank you guys for joining us on this week's episode of The Untanglement. You can find us on YouTube on Neon Studio. You can find us on Spotify on The Untanglement, as well as on TikTok on The Untanglement. So I hope to see you guys there on our social medias, and we shall see you guys again here next week. And I am your host, Fernannd'O.
And I'm your other host, Miss Franco. Don't forget to subscribe and to like, please. We're still new on the social media, been saying, so please bear with us, be patient. Things are still coming into place.
Yes.
So thank you so much once more, and we're gonna see you for a new episode and juicy topics for the next episode. So bye bye for now.
Ciao, ciao.
Kudos. Ciao. My God. Now you're gonna kill me. Don't tell me you didn't record. Hey, you're gonna kill me.
What that he hustle with energy. Price of the hustling energy. Boss lady confidence. Yeah. Know that I approach it. Afro trapping with a star. Clean afro. Afro trapping. A clean afro. Trap and a ooh, Afro trap and a ooh, Afro trap, yeah.